Hello! Now I bought one of these, which might be an amazing thing, we're going to find out. It is a Chinese hose for a mask, so what makes this so amazing? Well, the Chinese hose, from what I understand of Chinese filters, is normalised at both ends. And what normalised means is it fits both Nato and GOST filters. So, if you've already guessed what this means, it means that this end can go into either a Nato or a GOST mask, and this end can take a Nato or a GOST filter. Meaning you can put a Nato filter on a GP5 or any other Soviet mask that you want to do. So we're going to do that and test it. I'm going to test it on maybe 2 Soviet masks to check it works. Now the only problem is because, as I said in a few other videos previously, I've got some sort of fluey horrible cold thing. My sense of smell isn't very good, so that might kind of invalidate the tests if it is leaking, but I do want to do a video on this because I know a lot of people have been waiting for this when I've told them I've got one coming. If you're interested in what the hose is actually made of, the inside itself is rubber. You're not going to be able to see that for the light, but I did shine a torch down at one point to have a look. The inside of this is rubber. The outside is covered in a sort of fabric material. Seems to be quite well made. It's got a little bit of stretch to it, but, you know, ends seem to be this sort of aluminium-y kind of, maybe stainless steel material. Maybe even zinc, who knows. Anyway, let's get a Nato filter attached to one end and see if we can get it working with some Soviet masks. Okay, so on this end of the hose, the Nato C2 filter. On that end of the hose, the actual hose going into a GP5. So, let's put it on. This GP5 is really sticking to my head today. That's not very comfortable, but it's almost like the GP5 shrunk or something. But anyway, let's do a test. I think that's pressurising. Let's get our friend the banana oil. Right. Now let's test the filter. No smell. Okay, let's test the joint around the hose. No smell. Okay, that's a good sign. Let's take the mask off a second and check the banana oil I can actually smell with no mask on. I can smell the banana oil straight away now. Yeah, I don't know why that was really struggling to go onto my head today. I do need to cut my hair off again because that's got fairly long. But, yeah, let me just... Yeah, I can smell it instantly. I can't smell it as well as if I didn't have a cold, but, you know, I can actually smell it. So anyway, let's get another Soviet mask to test the hose with now, just in case that was a fluke and it worked at the GP5 for some reason. Well, here I have my PMG on. And as you can see, it's still this hose and this filter. Seems to be pressurising, so let's try the banana oil. Again. No smell there. Yeah, I think that seems to be a completely intact seal. I can almost slightly smell something, but I don't know if it's my imagination when I put it here where the Nato bit is. But not strong enough to actually definitely determine that there's anything going through it. So I think the next stage of the test is going to be to wear it with just another mask again. And then this time I'm going to actually spray some air freshener or deodorant and then see if, you know, I can still not have a smell at that stage, because I think that's going to be the important bit of the test. Alright, the SHLS is in. I've got this with the hose and everything, so let's try it.
And obviously you'll then see if smells can enter this. But as far as I'm aware, Chinese threads are normalised so that the actual things fit both NATO and GOST masks. So far, can't really smell anything, but as said, the issue is that I have actually got a cold or a flu or some horrible thing, so that's going to affect it. I can very, very faintly smell something, but whether or not that's the filter starting to run down, because it's quite an old filter, I don't know. Because, I'll just demonstrate, you don't need much effort on these to actually, when you actually get it onto the screen, you don't need much effort on these to actually get the thing going in. But let me just check it pressurises if I clamp down on the bottom of the thing in case there's a die-edged bit here. Okay, I can smell the air freshener quite strongly now, so let me just get that. I can actually see it threads in fairly easily, much better than it normally would with a Nato filter. Yeah, so that is pressurising. And I can't smell anything again now, so as the filter wasn't quite right in here. But also in the Chinese hose there was a bit of movement there, if you can see that, which could be a weak spot in the hose, so maybe I'll put some insulation tape around there or something. But in terms of actual decent quality, the hose does seem good. But if I put the filter down I suffocate. So yeah, the hose is actually good because the hose obviously will fit your Warsaw pack mask, and it seems to fit NATO filters fine and actually make an airtight seal because it has normalised threads rather than just GOST or NATO threads, which is what you want. So you can put it into a Warsaw packed or NATO mask, put your NATO filter on the end, you know it's safe, and then it works absolutely fine. So yeah, if you're interested in making a converter, you can buy one of these hoses, or what you might be able to do if you don't mind breaking a hose is buy another hose, cut each bit there, solder them together, or weld them together, and then you've actually got your GOST to NATO converter, where you've actually got a male to female standardised thread. But by doing that you'll actually be able to use any of the Soviet masks by the look of it with any NATO filter. But I quite like having it as a hose, especially because this is, you know, coated in fabric and seems quite a decent quality hose. But there you go. So, if you wanted to easily attach NATO filters to a Soviet mask, this is the way to do it, by a Chinese hose, because it's standardised.